question. What makes an effective data engineering team?
There are few things I highlighted for myself that I find important to be data engineering successful. Is trust, collaborative work, not afraid to make mistakes, transparency, and knowledge exchange opportunities. People should have an opportunity to exchange the knowledge within the team. I can go deep dive into each and everything I identified.
So we'll definitely deep dive into those. What we want to focus on first maybe is, building a data engineering team from scratch, right? If we take a step back, you mentioned, building the right team, knowledge exchange, building trust, collaboration, right? If you're building a data team from scratch, there's tons of data leaders listening here on the episode, right? Trying to build their own data engineering teams as well. Let's focus maybe first on the type of roles that you would hire, right? What type of profiles do you look for in an early data engineering team? Or as an early hire in a data engineering team?
I would say the first thing, I think I identified the important traits for myself. I'm looking for a spark and passion for the data and passion to learn new things. Good understanding and knowledge of data engineering principles are very important. I find this, and good personality, open-minded, eager to learn and help others. I find this important. And passion about data and empower your teammates.
Okay, great. And then, you mentioned here kind of the personality. If you deep dive into it a bit more, what are kind of the cultural traits that you look for in an early data engineering hire?
I'm looking for the friendly and open-minded people. I value people who take ownership of their work. People who always finish what they start. Sometimes people get sidetracked, not finishing things, starting one thing, then sidetracked to do something else. So I value the people who finish what they started, not easily distracted. Also good communicators, people who speak out. It's very important to speak out, and also the people who are not afraid to change, because our industry evolves all the time. There are a lot of changes. Even within the one company can be a lot of changes, and people who are not afraid and easily adapt to the change are very important. And also result-driven folks are very important. It's an amazing trait. So you want to see the result. You want to make sure that whatever you do, you produce the result and outcomes for organization.
Yeah, that's really great. I couldn't agree more on results driven, especially, we're going to talk about, how to focus on the right projects that matter, because that's a big trap that data teams can fall in. And maybe, we talked about the cultural traits, but, in an early data engineering hire, I'm sure, the technical skill set is so wide. The data engineering ecosystem is so fragmented. It's so, there's so many tools, so many skills to adopt here. What are kind of the technical skills you also look for in an early data engineering team?
That's a good question. It's very important. Like today, I'm looking for the foundation of the every data engineer should have a good knowledge of a Python, SQL, and relation and non-relationship databases. This is foundational. Full in knowledge of relation, non-relational database, as well as the Python. Also, there are a lot of hot items today on the market. It's very good to have a knowledge of virtualization tools such as Looker and Tableau, because you build all your data marts, you build all your data, but you actually need to serve this data to the business. So visualization tools are important. That's the tools you're serving your data with. Like name a few: Looker, Tableau. There are very good integration tools that are available today. Stage, Fivetran, Matillion are currently in demand. Knowledge of dbt is important. This is the tool that you build your SQL models. So but I want to highlight SQL and Python.